day, thousands of children in Phoenix head back and forth to school. We want them to get there safely. And to talk about that is Officer Toby Erler from the Phoenix Police Department. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure, Paula. Good morning.
Good morning. There are so many important safety tips that people need to remember, especially our young ones. Let's talk about some of those tips.
Well, if we're referring to when kids are going to and from school, what we'd like to see the children do, if they're walking, is we'd obviously like them to obey the traffic plan that the school has set up. And that traffic plan may consist of crossing guards, crossing at crosswalks, that type of thing, busy intersections, getting there safely. What we want the children to adhere to, if they're fortunate enough to have a crossing guard, make sure they use the yellow crosswalk and listen to that crossing guard while they're walking. Obviously, if they have to endure and cross any big intersections or signalized controlled intersections, we definitely want the children to cross on a green and the walk sign only. Don't cross on a yellow light, or when it's flashing, don't walk, because again, we want you to arrive and get home from school safely every day.
Okay, now that's very important information. We just want to make sure that people remember that. What about bike riders?
Well, if you're bicycling and riding a bicycle to school, you know, what we would encourage, if you're in the neighborhood, ride again with the flow of traffic, ride at or below the speed limit. I don't know that many youngsters get up to 25 miles an hour, but if they're going at or below the speed limit, we want them to be safe. Wear a helmet. Any protective gear and reflective gear that may be necessary, we'd like to see you use that on your bicycle as well. And if you're going to cross the street with a bicycle at a major intersection, best practice is get off your bicycle and walk it across the intersection. And again, the school will probably have a policy on bike riding on campus, so let's make sure that they adhere to the school's rules as well as following the rules of the road.
Officer Erler, any special tips for children as they're walking? Because some kids don't have a parent to walk with them to school.
Well, what I would say is if you're walking to school by yourself, try to find a friend. Walk with a buddy to and from school. It makes it much easier, more convenient, and you hate to say this, but there are people out there who would take advantage of a young student, if you will, by trying to maybe lure them into their vehicle in our world today. So walk with a buddy, walk with a friend, walk with a family member, pair it up if you can. That's what we would encourage for overall safety for the child.
Okay, thank you so much, Officer Erler. Those are great tips, and we just want to make sure everybody's safe. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Paula, and be safe out there this year.
Okay, thank you.